What is up, you guys? It is James from James Jeff House. It is Halloween. This video is going up on Halloween. Today's video is just kind of going to be a bunch of mismatch. I know it was going to be something cool today, but I went over to my buddy's house and saw his collection for the first time, and I didn't film it. If you want to see a picture, check out my Instagram tomorrow at James Jeff Tiles on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, jamesjefftiles@gmail.com. It's just me holding a green shape knife on. It's really tight. What was its name? I forget its name, but she was really tight. So I've done this thing where I have my two ball pythons here in my roach rack, and this one that my girlfriend's family gave me keeps looking over the water bottle. So I put it in a different tub. I put it in a darker tub, hoping it wouldn't lift the water bottle, the water bowl over, and it still does. So, but while I did that, I only gave it a little bit of substrate. It gave me time to air out the rest of it. It's pretty dry right now. You can't see it. I'm just going to put them back in, and I'll update you guys on that. Alright, so 100% out of frame. I have the new tub set up with the water dish and the old tub. It's a little bit too much substrate, and I knew that before. So substrate in here, I'm just going to leave. It'll dry out next time if I ever need more. It's just sitting in there, I guess. It's just forest floor. So if you haven't met him yet, this is Steve, the normal ball python. My girlfriend's family, her dad got him as a baby, and he kept him in his office for about 7 or 8 years on his desk. And then after that, they took him home and had him in their house for about another 5 or 6 years. So this snake right here is about 13, if not more. And he's just doing awesome. And when she moved in, they're like, "Oh, you have a bunch of snakes. Here, take this one." Just because he was so old. And it made it really hard because I only have one other ball python. I don't know if I'm keeping it right, and now I'm like, I have another one, and if anything happens to this one, like, I would feel so terrible. But nevertheless, this is Steve. Steve's pretty chill. He likes to move around a lot and tip his water bowl over, but there's only so much I can do to try to stop him from doing that. If you guys would like to see more videos on ball pythons, leave a like. This video gets like, I don't know, 4 likes. I'll do some more ball python videos. I'll figure out something cool to do with them. Ball pythons are they're cool, and I like a lot of the morphs, and I like the way the regular one looks, but I just don't enjoy owning them. Especially the other one I have is so placid, he never comes outside. But they're snakes, and snakes are cool, and they're interesting. So, that's Steve. Here's a new little segment I like to call catching up critters. So basically, I think what I'm going to do when I do this is I'll probably do it at least once or twice a week. And I'll just talk about news and everything that's going on in the community and all that good stuff. So, blue-tongued skinks, lots of new ones are coming out, albinos, and, well, I think it's albino northerns are, or, I'm not really sure to be honest with you, but here or in Europe, they came across an albino hatched out that was not even the species from Australia where they have albinos, so that was really crazy. I think everyone's pretty excited with that. Blue-tongued skinks were on the rise for a while. I haven't heard much about them. I know my boss is breeding a bunch of them this coming year. He's been getting a ton in. One thing I'm doing, totally unrelated. So I fed my roach colonies, and then I fed them again recently, right after. And what I should have done is I should have fed them all the exact same amount the second time. But basically what I did is I fed them what I think each colony would eat this morning. And I could still see them all chomping on carrot, and there's like so much carrot left. I'm like, there's no way they're going to finish that carrot. Then I have some colonies that are empty. without any carrot. So that tells me, this colony can eat more. This colony I can start feeding more, and basically that's just going to help me. The more I can feed them without just having it be wasted is better, because that means I can just feed them more and sell more and breed more. And I think especially right now, as I'm still learning crested geckos and getting more breeders and figuring out how to incubate the eggs 100% correctly, roaches are a really good source of income. I can sell, a well-started colony for $60-$70 on Facebook, literally all day long. I take posts down within the hour because I get too many replies. People wanting colonies and 100 larges and all this good stuff. And it's good money. It's just waiting for them to grow up. And I think I'm going to end up selling TJ, my adult female ball python. The main reason is she doesn't do much. I ran out of frozen rats, and I'm going to need more this weekend. Feed them, and rats are expensive, and I can use that space for another colony. And actually, I have a storage bin up there full of junk that I need to make into another colony too. So, I have 4 right now, 4 doobie colonies. I could potentially have 6. I gotta figure out how to make that happen. I can make that happen. I can definitely make that happen. I'm gonna take pictures of that ball python tonight, and I'm gonna post pictures of it. And especially right now, I know a lot of people are pairing their females. I'm sure I'll get a hit on it. I might get $30 for it. I don't know. I don't know what they go for. Yeah, I have no idea. But so my colubrids are cooled. Or not my colubrids, my geckos. So the thermostat's set to 74, but because the house is warmer than 74, it's not at 74. So technically, it's sitting at 76, and it tells you that, which should be fine. I'm not really expecting anything to breed this year. I have no high hopes for anything that I own to breed, except for crested geckos and doobie roaches and hissing cockroaches. Every time I try to feed them, I have so many babies escape. I need to put more egg crate in there. I need to sell the colony. I wish someone would buy the colony from me. If someone bought the colony, I could put more dubia there. Yeah, okay. That's going to be it for today. There wasn't much news outside of here. I think the next show, there's a show in Alameda at the beginning of November, which is half a comic book show, half a reptile show. And from what I've heard, it's mostly just a comic book show, which is bad, because that just kind of... It's implied that the reptile site isn't going to be very good. You're not going to, if you go and try to sell, you're not going to sell very much. So I'm not going to vend it. There's a chance I might go to it just to have fun. We'll see. So the next show I know of after that is until the beginning of February, which is the San Francisco Daly City show. I'm definitely going to try to vend that show. That's a real big popular show. I know if I go to that show, I will sell and make my money back. It's just raising the funds to get to that show. So we'll see what's up. I will probably sell that ball python. I will try to sell some roaches this weekend and see what else is going up on a Tuesday. All right, I'm James from James Reptiles. Hit me up on all my social media. I mentioned it earlier in the video. If you want to see that picture of that green tree from my buddy Matt Striplin, or Cutlass Reptiles. Cutlass Reptiles, I believe, is their Instagram. I will try to link it below if I can think of it or remember or know how. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. All that really helps out the channel. It is a small channel. I've been slowly handing out business cards. Hopefully that catches on. People start checking it out more. And if you watch Chris Hardwick, a real awesome guy. I watched some of his videos. He's a ball python guy, but his business mindset is definitely there. It's definitely right there. If you don't have one thing he talked about in one video so long ago, if you have 10 subscribers and you pass out 10 business cards and get 10 new ones, you just doubled your people there. that's great marketing. Now, that doesn't really work if you have 1,000 or 2,000 or a million or whatever, but it works. It works on the small scale, so you might as well do it now and get yourself that jump start. Ooh, paradise just bit me. It scared me. It didn't hurt at all. It just startled me. But no, she's not biting, which is good. I don't want them to bite. She's really pretty. She's going to be an awesome breeder. She's got really nice portholes, almost a full pinstripe, and some nice Dalmatian stripes on the back. One thing I think would be really cool is like a red face, black all down this, full pin, and then just a thin stripe across the side. And I think if that's something I really want to do, I think she could be the one to produce to make the babies, because she's got the Dalmatian spots just on the spine. She's, got some pinstriping, and she's got those. They're almost portholes, but they're almost longer laterally. But nevertheless, that was just today's video. It kind of started out slow, and I started ranting, and I don't know where it went. I'm James from Reptiles, and I really hope you guys enjoy. Have a good night, and happy Halloween.